Hello, friends. How are you this morning? So today, um, we don't have any elections going on in Marion County, but today is election day. So we're going to talk a little bit about elections. An election is where you guys get to vote or choose who you want to be in charge of something. So we vote for mayors or presidents or senators or representatives, all sorts of things. Um, and so you sometimes go with your parents, and so they'll fill out something like this. And there's little boxes and names, and they check the box for whichever one that they want. So, for instance, if I said Grover was running and Elmo was running, and they were both running to be head baker. So Grover likes to bake brownies. But Elmo likes to bake cookies. You get to say, well, I think Grover should bake brownies instead of Elmo baking cookies. So you get to say which one you would prefer. Or you could say, I prefer Elmo because he bakes cookies over Grover's brownies. You just get to choose. So we're going to read a book today called Vote. It's all about how you vote. Suppose your town is about to choose a new mayor. How will you do it? You vote. The dog says, vote for Smith. Elmer, what are we doing here? This is a rally, Sparky. We're asking people to vote for Chris for mayor. I'm Chris Smith, candidate for mayor. I hope you'll vote for me. Those people want to vote for Bill Brown. Vote? What's that? Voting is a way to choose. You can vote for favorite books, movie stars, candy bars, or even puppies. 8 years ago, when I was a puppy at the dog pound, the Smiths came along. Looking for a puppy? They couldn't decide me and a poodle, so they voted. I vote for the mutt. No, the poodle. Vote for the poodle, Angela. And she said mutt. But they could have flipped a coin. Heads the mutt, tails the poodle. Tails for the poodle. That's not fair. Why not? Because 2 people wanted me and only 1 wanted the poodle. Voting is the way to find out what the most people wanted. Does that mean 1 person didn't like you? Well, you can't please all the people all the time, but I think I've grown on her. So if Chris gets the most votes, she'll be mayor. What does the mayor do? The mayor is the leader of the city. Let's go help Chris find more voters. If someone wanted to be elected mayor, she needs to convince as many people as possible to vote for her. You have my vote. I'm going to vote for Brown. Growl, growl, you can't vote for Brown? Sparky, stop that. This country is a democracy. That means people have a right to vote for whoever they want. I'm Angela. I hope you'll vote for my mom. Gosh, I never vote. Our measly votes won't make a difference. Many people just don't vote. Why not? Maybe they think their vote is like a little drop of water in an enormous ocean. Their vote is only 1 out of many, many votes. But sometimes the winner of an election is decided by just a few votes. If people don't vote, they're letting everyone else decide for them. Well, I wish I could vote, but kids can't vote until they're 18. Suppose you couldn't vote. Everyone has a right to vote, or if they want to. But when this country started, only men who own property could vote. That would leave me out. Who decided who could vote? When this country began, the founding fathers wrote a constitution. It said how we would govern ourselves. It said people should vote, but it didn't say who could vote. That was left to each state to decide, and that was a problem. Angry people protested. They wrote letters, they held rallies and made speeches. They marched, were arrested, and went on hunger strikes. Some were killed trying to claim their right to vote, but it took many years, 4 amendments to the Constitution, and several new laws before all citizens 18 or older were allowed to vote. If you want to vote, you need to register. Where? At your town office. Or you can download a registration form from the internet. Or you might even find a booth set up at a shopping mall or a rally. So name, address, age, political party. I don't know if I want to join. You don't have to join a party. Why doesn't she want to go to a party? It's not a birthday party. It's a political party. Do you want to join a political party? You've probably heard of the Democrats and Republicans, but you could join the Green Party, the Libertarians, the America First Party, or the Progressives, to name a few. You could be independent and not join any at all. Before you vote, you need to find out about the different candidates. How? Read the papers, watch TV, listen to the radio, or surf the internet. Do you agree with their ideas? This says Chris Smith wants to build a new school. I agree. There's Bill Brown, the other candidate, saying we need a new stadium. How do we know if Chris will be a good mayor? She lets us sleep on the couch. That's important. You have a chance to hear the candidates debate. We need new schools. Classes are being held in halls. There you go again, spending our money. I like Smith. I hate his tie. He's being mean to my mom. Why are there dogs here? Can I ask a question? Quiet. You might even be able to ask questions. Sparky? Woof, 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 woof. Hey, get that Mutt out of here. Beat it, Mutt. Uh-oh, I guess dogs can't ask questions. Wait, Bill, I'll take him. Is this your dog? Yes. Elect Chris Smith, and this town will go to the dogs. Oh dear, all the news is about Sparky. There's nothing about what I said. No one will vote for me. Mom, you rescued Sparky from mean Bill Brown. People love you. Wow, Angela's right. The new poll says more people will vote for Smith, especially dog lovers. Before an election, everyone tries to guess who will win. Pollsters ask some of the voters who they're planning to vote for. Then they estimate who will be the winner. But voters can change their mind. How can you help your candidate win? You can volunteer to answer phones, call voters, address envelopes, or hand out flyers. Campaigns need lots of help. Finally, it's election day. Most voters are assigned a particular place to vote. A school, a library, a church basement, wherever there is space for voting booths. What if you're away on voting day? You can get an absentee ballot in advance. Some places let people vote by mail or the internet. A few places set up voting machines early. But however you vote, you just get one vote. You can't go back and vote again. In most places, people use voting machines. Many cities and towns are replacing old machines with new electronic ones. But in very small towns, voters can still get paper ballots with a pencil. However you do it, you'll vote in a private booth. No one can see how you vote. When the voting ends, the counting begins. Who will win? Stay close to your TV or radio to find out. Usually a few hours after the polls close, the winner is announced. But wait! Uh-oh, Brown wants a recount? I'll tell her. What if the election is won by only a few votes? The candidate lost can ask the votes be counted again. Then it could take a few days or longer to carefully recount the votes and find out who really won. At last, the election is decided. In the end, someone does win, and someone does lose. You aren't happy? You wish the other candidate had won? Well, remember, the mayor works for everyone, even the people who didn't vote for her. She'll need to listen to all the voters. After she is sworn in, the new mayor will have a few years to do her new job. She won't please people all the time, but if she does a good job, maybe the voters will elect her again. I'm older, wiser, and bigger. Of course I should be mayor dog. I think we should vote. I hope you guys enjoyed this vote book, and you have a great day. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye.